Okay, we'll start off this video with Brave Dawn. This is my Ellie Ryan game. So, it's only turn 6, and I have more villages than I should at this point. And I'm about to take my 6th village down there. My tech costs are through the roof. Really, I want to be able to buy math. I want to be able to buy farming, but I can't afford anything right now. I mean, I can't. So priority number 1 is to upgrade my villages, just to get those tech costs more reasonable. So that's what I'm going to do. I did a level 3 village there, and I'm doing 2 level 2 villages. Yeah, my expansion got way ahead of itself on this game. Let's check the playback speed here. Yeah, it's in 2 speed. That's fine. So if you look, I know Ianco's in this game, and I just bring that up now because, I said Game Pass to Ianco. I just bring that up now because he let me know his name's not Ianco. It's actually Ian. So from now on, if you hear me say Ian, you know who that is. I'm probably butchering it still, though. So Barter down there, or Barter over there on the right, he is not a bot yet. Hoodrick's a bot. Imperius is a bot. I know Ianco's not a bot. Or, sorry, look, I just did it. Ian. Ian is not a bot yet. Hopefully he doesn't become a bot. And that's the second time I've just hit Kiku down there. Kiku's not a bot either. And in the previous video, I'm pretty sure Kiku had a boat there, and I hit it with my Polytar and killed it. And now he just put another boat in there. So it's kind of like deja vu. So hopefully this eliminates Barter. That way the turns will go by faster. So Hoodrick bot was my friend, but not anymore. And I think that's the only village he's got, so no big deal. Didn't get what I wanted. I sorely needed tech. I got population. And here I am. I go ahead and go for fishing and then go for sailing. And now I'm going to upgrade this village with a monument just to get one port out there, because you don't want to buy sailing and not be able to put a port down the same turn. Otherwise, you might as well wait to the next turn. But I got to take care of Kiku here. So Kiku and Barter, I mean, it's an 8-player game, so no restarts, but Kiku and Barter, they got pretty bad spawns here. Especially Kiku. Kiku's probably the worst spawn in the game. So Game Pass to Ian. This is actually Ian's map right here. Not a bad spawn. He's in second, but I bet his tech costs are quite a bit less than mine. So guys, this one, Eternal Storms, this was my IMO game. You remember it still had Barter and Luxador. We're still alive in it, but they have both resigned. And here we have Eternal Storm still. This is Ruby's spawn, and Ruby was, well, as you can see, was Barter. So a 2-village island. Ruby didn't have too good of a spawn. He or she did what they could with it. Only one thing I would suggest is maybe not putting sawmills where there should be potentially custom houses, or in this case, lumber huts. And I mean, you might be able to get away without custom houses, but being so naval intensive, you might have been able to pump out or upgrade more of your ships to battleships if you had some custom houses in this game. but otherwise, your ruby spawn was pretty much just a raw deal. It was not that great. And here's my Aquarian game, Frozen Storms. So I asked for advice on Discord, and I asked them, should I camp out in that village? By that village, I mean, let's see, let's catch this back up. We're going to slow it down here a bit. By that village, I meant the one I'm about to capture. So I could have captured it last turn. So instead I created a second warrior in my capital, and I sat on that village because, I want that level 2 tech of farming. And if I would have captured that village last turn, it would have went up to, 8 stars? And I would have not been able to buy it this turn. So the consensus generally on the advice channel on Discord was don't sit on it. Capture it. But I couldn't help myself. I mean, I know there's only 4 players in this game, so I'm not going to be too close to my opponents right now. Because if I was close to an opponent, I would capture that village just to prevent them from killing my warrior and taking that village. So this is in the same game. I think this is Ian again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Ian. So now I'm able to upgrade my second village this turn, which if I wouldn't have set on that village, that would have not happened. So maybe a bad mistake or a bad choice. I'm not sure. I do know I get an explorer this turn. And that's just my impatience. I know it's not going to go north because the mountains up to the north are going to block it. So it has to go down more in a south direction. And great. Now we see Luxador's territory there. So we've got Kiku down really far south, and we've got Luxador over to our west. Yeah, I think this might be the first game in this series that I am going to lose, because that's just my prediction now. It's just not looking so great. I mean, I do have quite a bit of villages I can expand to, but I doubt I'm going to get there. Like, Luxador might be getting blocked by that little mountain you see, just sticking its head up above the clouds there. But I doubt I'm going to be able to capture all those villages before Luxador comes over that mountain and just starts wailing on me with riders or something. Here's our Almaji game, Majestic Conquest. These turns are a little long. There's 3 of them, so I put it in 4 times speed. But Luxador told me on Discord he actually could have popped another giant in that village I finally took over in the middle of the map. But he said he created battleships on his turn and ran out of money, so he was not able to afford the ports needed. So that's too bad, because I think that village is pretty much going to decide this game. He does have some nice catapult setups. Well, they could be better if they weren't in the village. I mean, when you have a catapult, you don't want to leave it in your village, because now your village can't produce more units. But he might not have an option. Maybe he has to make the catapult fire each turn, so he can't move it. So yeah, this turn just honestly naval warfare. I'm gonna fast forward to the next one. Let's see if it's any different. No, it's still more naval warfare. So my prediction now is this game's gonna wrap up fairly quickly. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so back to 2 speed again. is River and Dawn. This is my only Imperius game that's going on right now. Yeah, Imperius is like one of my least favorite tribes. They seem to be getting better, but when I used to play them, I don't know if it's due to an update or something. But when I used to play them, you would have 2 fruit around your capital, and then like your second village would have maybe 1 fruit and nothing else. I don't know, maybe I've just gotten unlucky spawns in the past, but this one had quite a bit of trees. I know I've already cut some. So I know last video I said I was going to start attacking Barter, but he's got a giant now, so my main objective here, I'm pretty sure it's either this turn or the next one I start making more archers. Oh, and I know Hudrick gets a giant too. Was that this turn? Nope, Hudrick doesn't have a giant there yet. Oh, you know what? I saw his giant on Discord. I haven't actually seen it in the game yet. So this one is starting to become more challenging. Okay, so yeah, I think this next turn... Oh, here we go. So this is Ian's spawn. He is currently in second. Yeah. So it looks like he was connected down there to that village I saw in the south with my Explorer all along. But he's already got custom houses up, double custom house. Probably got a lot more, 26 stars per turn? I don't remember what mine was, but he's probably got more, even with less villages. So he's got 4 villages and 26 stars per turn. Let's see what I got. Whoa. Let's try this again. Okay. I've got 12 stars per turn, and let's go to the end of this turn. So by the end of this turn, I have 14 stars per turn and 5 villages. Yeah, it's another game where Ian's tech costs are going to be extremely lower compared to mine, but he's also got a lot more income. So we'll see how this ends up. Early predictions that it's going to be Imperius versus Luxador in the end, but we'll see. So this one is Star in Ruins. It's my Luxador game, and I haven't posted a video in a while because somebody timed out. I think it was True Barter. True Barter timed out, and let's see, Call Me Susan there, Kiku. She was like, why don't I see the game yet? And so I kicked True Barter. Or why don't I see the game in the videos on YouTube yet? And I kicked True Barter, and then she's like, why did you kick True Barter? So, and she was a little bit cross about that. She or he, I'm not sure. But I think it was, well, she said it was because now she's surrounded by bots. But I think it was just because True Barter's name is misleading. Because in this game, True Barter is not Barter. True Barter is Yadak. And Ellie Ryan's already a bot. So I'm the one surrounded by bots here. So don't worry, Susan. You still got a real player up there in Barter. You guys can go back and forth. Yeah, and I understand. I don't like facing bots either, because they're predictable. I mean, at least I don't play this game because it's easy. And Susan's obviously the same way. So it's never a good thing when you have to kick a player. Let's check this playback speed. Oh, that's slow. Okay. Let's go to 2. I know there's another... I'm pretty sure there's another turn recorded here because I start attacking Barter here. Oh, I think there's 2 more turns because I know I get another giant. So yeah, Yadak's down there. Yadak's going to be really annoying because it's just going to mindlessly rider spam. And I'm in the middle of the map here. I can't deal with everything at one time. I mean, even if you're the largest player in the game, look, Barter's right behind me. He's got 3,500. I've got 4,000. Being in the map just means everyone's going to attack you. So I have to try to ensure that's not going to happen here. One thing I like to do is try to beat my way into a corner. But instead, since I don't see any corners that are easy to enter, because I don't really want to go and deal with those Polytars of Ellie Ryan, and I don't want to go deal with the rider spam that, because Yadak's got a lot of villages. That's just going to be like a never-ending war trying to take on Yadak. So what I did there is I went for the wall around my village there near Ellie Ryan, and the reason for that, and I need some money to put a warrior in there. The reason for that is he can only bring 2 units up to that village at a time, and 2 units are not going to be able to kill a walled warrior. So yeah, I've got Kiku down to only 1 village I can see, but she may have other villages up north. You never know with Kiku since they get sailing so early. So yeah, of course, predictable bot. He's gonna attack the thing in the walled village. So Barter moved some boats around there, and I'm pretty sure earlier I saw a giant in a boat. So I think that giant he had in the boat went down south to go attack something. And there, I brought that to show you the defense I have in that walled village. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure Barter sent a giant down south into the clouds. And this is going to be the last turn for this video. Let's see. Yeah, and I think I'll make some progress just revealing Barter's territory there. I'd like to see what we're dealing with. And I know I'm going to go try to make some progress into Yadak's territory. I just clicked on his rider just to see if he's got a defense bonus. Which it doesn't make too much of a difference. I mean, Ryder's got really weak defense anyway. So I'm going to try to move that 15 health warrior down into Yadak village. In the Yadak territory. Hopefully I can get that 15 health warrior into one of his villages, and it'll take more than just 2 riders to kill it. Nice. We got another veteran unit. So that's pretty much it for this Luxador game. Until next time, of course. Let's see. I think I just moved my units around a bit.